In today's episode, we are continuing to bring our dream kitchen to life.
It's 60 square metres of tiling, but this is actually one job that we feel quite confident in taking on.
So hopefully in just a few weeks, this will be our warm, cosy, traditional kitchen that we have been planning for over 6 months, but we are going to need your help.
So if you're here for the renovation, or even just the dog, thank you for clicking on this video, and let's get into today's episode.
Oh, so pretty. We have got this. No more tiles could be laid until the decoupling mat was stuck down on the left-hand side of the kitchen. So we did that in preparation for the weekend, and B was there to oversee every step of the way. I tried so hard, but you kept running away. So close. Good morning, lovely people. Happy Sunday if you're watching this on a Sunday, and happy any other day if you're not. We are cracking on today
With the rest of the kitchen.
with the rest of the kitchen. This is where we
Managed to get up to.
look at that. This should be easier because we can do a lot more full tiles as opposed to lots of cutting, which is a lot more stop-start.
We did have a bit of a debate. Originally we thought, right, okay, well, we just put the island in, square it up, everything, level it up and kind of fix it all together. But then we actually started tiling and we thought, for the sake of just moving it, because we hadn't fixed it at this point, we'll just tile everything and then just put the island on top.
And that could have created loads of awkward cuts around
probably
it.
would have,
It's just easier. Their big tiles just seems to go underneath it. We have got this.
We have got this.
Oh, baby. What do you want from us?
This.
She wants to get on camera more, I think.
Oh, nice.
Such a baby. Something that we actually said last week is that you need to invest in good tools and specifically a laser level.
Yeah.
And we still haven't gone out and got ourselves a new one because this one is a little bit...
It's not as strong.
No.
Jacob had a really good one that I think it reaches something like 50 metres or something like that.
50 metres?
I swear it was a 50 metres.
That's like the whole length of this plot. Shut up.
Honestly. 30 or 60 metre one, yeah. Up to 30 or 60 metres.
Wow, ours can't even reach the other side of the kitchen.
It does, it does. But like, it's just not as strong.
So once you've done your grid lines and we're happy, we're going to just get mixing and buttering.
Roll. B.
Roll.
Roll.
Keep going.
Roll. B. Roll.
Keep going.
Roll.
Whee!
Rawr. Rawr. Rawr.
Also, Jacob's become a bit of a favourite. Anybody cares about Jacob and his well-being. He's off to Thailand for a month.
And he's got a girlfriend, sorry people.
He's got a girlfriend. If, by the time I publish this, we get a cute picture of Jacob in Thailand, I will insert, because I know what the people want. Here's a poll. Who do you like better? Jacob or B?
Or me.
Basically, who is the best co-star of Georgie and Michael? Is it B or is it Jacob? Anyway, comment below. Bye. Oh, I can't wait to have a carpet that I can hoover. I also think the more we're laying them down, you can probably see from this shot here, like the warmer they get. Camera drinks first.
God, this sun is bright now.
I've got it in my hair. This is giving me flashbacks to when I got black paint in my hair. It's hard.
Barely see my face.
It's like a vampire.
God, that's so bright.
Oh, I realised one thing we haven't shown these guys.
Oh yeah. This is one of the chairs. This doesn't match the other one, but I like this.
Yeah, this is the one I like the most.
Yeah.
It's just a shame we don't have...
And then the others just look like this. So we're going to basically, just nice little wooden ones. We're going to sand all these back. Just give them a wax or an oil or something.
To go with
Long
our
story
table.
cut short.
And these actually came from the same lady that sold us our table. I assume she was selling them. I didn't see them on Facebook Marketplace, and then she messaged me to say she was going to take them to tip. So do you want to come pick them up for free? Absolutely.
We're having a coffee.
We're having a coffee, and we're about to
Make a mix.
make a mix.
We touch. Hey.
Baby.
Touch. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Look over here.
Smile for the camera. Oh, you're so pretty.
Wish you used to say that about me.
Oh, you're so pretty. We're absolutely flying through this. We said that we'd get this section done by the end of the weekend, but we're going to make up another mix, which should pretty much take us to the end of here. We've left all the end pieces because in reality, these actually take up the majority of the time. So we're going to come back to those after we've just laid all the straight tiles.
It's easy as well while we've got everything set up to do all the cutting at once.
Yeah.
So I'd rather get this bit done and then we can just measure up those
Yeah, definitely.
segments. And then
And then
I'm hoping today, as we did promise you, we are going to look over our coat samples and make a final decision.
Obtain.
Hopefully order maybe tomorrow. You're beautiful.
I know.
So many of you comment on how well that we work together and how great our banter is. And sure, most of the time it's true, but just to give you a little bit of a reality check, sometimes we argue over the tiniest things, so let's just keep it real.
We need some quiet time.
That's what you sound like.
The arse. No, it's not that. It's just you're saying it to annoy me. Everything you're doing is annoying me.
Likewise.
Well, then that's why we should have some quiet time. I don't know. Is it? You want to get all up in there? We have an issue.
Nothing that can't be solved.
Nothing that can't be solved. The wire that we have put in that comes up through the floorboards, this has probably been on our right journey because it's gone through all of the materials that we've done.
Yeah.
Here it is, said wire.
Annoyingly, our tile finishes are there. We just need to quickly mark out where our island finishes because I could just potentially just cut a little bit out. Well, I'll go and see if I can find that diamond bit because I can just cut a hole. We can pull this through the hole. Job done.
So that is where it sits within the tile. Oh yeah, it's way going to be in.
So it's basically going to be...
Yeah, that's probably nearly a whole cabinet there. Yeah, it's way under.
Yeah.
So you just basically do a little notch out of it.
Yeah.
Sorted. Now Marcus got to go do some cutting. First job today, go to the tip. It was getting silly. Shut the booty. That didn't work.
Take two.
Oh.
I thought it was going to mug me off.
I thought it was going to mug you off.
George is going to make me some breakfast and then we're going to finish tiling the kitchen side. Let's make a mix.
So this is the section that we're just doing one strip. So it'll let us feed really nicely into that room, which we will start next weekend.
Yeah, this week coming.
So excited. So what we are going to do is have a little look at some of the coat samples. We will whittle it down and then we will show you what we realistically want to go for.
So I'm trying to split between like neutrals and colours, if that makes sense. That would even look nice, you know what I mean?
This is the opportunity to go a bit braver. I'm trying to not
That would
go
look
for
quite nice.
pinky ones. No,
I like that.
not much, not for me.
Oh, look at that.
There's that Sunday sale.
Yeah, that is nice.
But also, there's so many coat samples that it's always worth getting
It's a bit
the
too...
big box.
That's a bit too similar, isn't it?
Well, we want to pick 2 colours for now. One is for where the majority of the paint will go. And when we were doing our mood board with Stone Store, it was the lighter colours that we realised will help the tile and the kitchen pop. Because obviously we've gone neutral, but we still want the cabinets to stand out, the tiles to stand out. However, we had a little thinky and an idea. Well, you actually brought the idea to me.
And actually, I was thinking this and Georgie said it.
We were just so similar.
But this wall's quite a big wall and it's going to be quite bare. And we're going to have our table and chairs here. And we quite like the idea of doing something with this wall. Whether or not that we incorporate that into this bit, I don't know. We need to use ChatGPT. We have got a couple of ideas, which we'll put them in.
Yeah.
We want to do some sort of like half height or 3/4 height paneling on this wall with like a dado rail, maybe some nice lights or plants. Georgie's mum has just been round to visit and she came up with a really nice idea. And we'll add some pictures in, but they're like frames, but they have plants in them as well.
So we're going to try and pick a colour. We don't know exactly what's going there, but we're going to pick the tone or the colour that we want to match.
Yeah.
And this is where, in theory, it's a colour. But I think after a bit of deliberation, we don't want to go really bold, like do a big red or a big blue or something like that. We are going to feel more comfortable bringing
Neutral.
pops of colour in through the furnishings.
Yeah.
But this is our opportunity to go a little bit out of our comfort zone, something deeper, something a bit more cozy.
So these are our neutrals, which we're going to use as our base layer on the walls.
100%
We use that in the
maybe.
bathroom. That's a bit pinky, actually. I don't like that.
Tuesday's Child's quite a popular one, I think, on the coat website.
But that's quite similar to our cupboards.
It is.
That's too similar. We want a little bit of contrast. That's too dark.
Yeah. So take them out of the equation. So now we're down to 100% maybe. And
Just barely.
Just barely. Stick to our guns. It's basically our
Probably,
new
yeah.
Egyptian cotton. We know it's a really good base layer.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Right, let's just lock it in. So 100% maybe for the base.
This is the pile that we want to put on, potentially put on that wall.
That's a strong, as in like, if we want to go out of our comfort zone.
I actually do quite like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Quite like that as well.
I think that's too light.
Okay, get rid
I
of
don't
it.
think that's enough contrast. But look at me.
She's sitting next to the radiator.
What are you doing?
Is that nice and warm over there?
But then realistically, this is going to be like the cozy section. So when we have the dining room table all set up, we'll
Nice.
have a light here. We wouldn't have the
Nice
spotlights on.
warm lights. Not bright lights, but warm lights in the evening. Where's I was about to say, where's the flavours? Where's the colours?
Right, we're going to have one last rummage through because we're obviously now feeling that vibe. Just to double check we've not missed a good one. Big hoops. Little half
Creeping
face.
round the cupboard.
He's always watching us.
What are you doing? Not having it, by the way.
Just humour me.
I am.
Oh, that is satisfying.
Still not having it.
Stop. Let me have like a couple of hours of you going, oh, think about it. Even if the answer's no, even if the answer's no.
Okay, if you want to think that in your head,
Yeah,
you
no,
can
I
think
just
that.
need
But
you-
those words are not coming out of my mouth
I would like
because
you to play along, please.
no.
We obviously can't make a decision, so why don't we 100%, 100%, order the 100% maybe, and then maybe we need to get some feedback from you guys.
So let's go. In the comments, corked,
Percolate it.
percolate, debate club, Dalston chat. Buon fresco.
Buon. Also, do you even think this colour palette is nice?
Booty! Get away from my butthole. This leads on to the timing question of, do you tile your floors before your kitchen or after? And you can actually do both. So we decided, due to the timing of our kitchen delivery and the tiles, we decided to go ahead and get the kitchen cabinets in first, and then we'll tile up to the cabinets. One thing that we basically have to do now is, you'll notice that the tiles run underneath and they'll meet pretty much the feet like that. The kickboards will essentially sit like that and then run across. So you won't see the end of the tile. But obviously the challenge that we have now is we've just got to cut the bottom of the end panels to allow a tile to slide under it. Here, I've just done it, so it will look a little bit something like this. And then the kickboard will sit roughly somewhere there.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Nice and flush.
Yeah. I was a little bit nervous to do this, to be honest, because if I ruin those end panels, Jacob might kill me and our kitchen will be ruined. So apparently, I've been trying it. I don't know, I would dare to try it any other way, but you use a bit.
I like the bit that's on your sleeve.
Hey? Oh. Saving that bit for later. If you use this when cutting, it helps just make it a bit neater, I think. That's what research told me. Where's my pencil?
Oh my god. Where's my pencil?
Where's my pencil? Here it is, in my pocket. So now I'll get my tile. It's gonna be slightly higher, so obviously you have a little bit of adhesive, but that's pretty much against the foot if we're somewhere near there. And then just with this, just mark somewhere around there.
Oh, and at least the mark's then on the masking tape as well.
Yeah. And then said multi-tool, put a nice fresh blade on it. And you just put a bit of mastic round there. Well, to be fair, they say to mastic round those bits anyway, because when you come to clean your floors, it stops the water getting into the underside of the end panels, which will, obviously these are MDF, and the MDF starts to expand. What a sad little life be.
Don't let him do that to you. Get him.
Don't get that, you naughty dog. Leave that alone.
Right, what's the plan?
I'm going to start measuring and cutting. Do you feel confident enough to start laying by yourself whilst I'm going around and...
So you trust me to butter the floor? What? Yeah, easy.
Yeah?
Easy. I can't mix up by myself. You'll have to do that mix.
No, that's
No.
part of the job.
Promote it. Well done. Master Tyler over here.
So this one needs to sit underneath the cupboard, but it's at a bit of an angle, so I'm basically just going to cut a section out here so that can slot in.
Similar to how we did the wire.
Yeah, and the wall really as well.
There's a new way.
This is what you do when you become level 10.
Rest it on your toes.
Upside down.
Upside down. Has he done it?
Has he done it? Yes, I think he has, Georgina. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Again.
She will literally take any attention. We are going to get the island in place tonight. Now, a little update. We had to push the worktop people back a week, which is fine. It's not a problem. These things come up. So that's what's actually going to happen next episode.
Yeah, we've got a bit of measuring to do. Make sure we're happy with the location, the distances between where the cooker will be, where the sink will be.
Talking of the sink, we are going to also now sit that into place, just so we can see what it looks like.
Had a minor accident. I broke the end panel off.
Jacob, if you're listening, just cover your ears.
But it'll be fine. You won't be able to notice it.
Well, we are going to just put it back on, but we weren't delicate, so the end panel has now lifted away. Operation tonight is get the sink in, get the island in, and then tidy that side of the space. Ready for some tiling next week.
Next week.
Can you get your hand under there?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we need to do a twizzle.
Yeah. Just smash it down.
How not to put a sink in.
Not to put a sink in, George.
So what do we think, guys? Do a little zoomy. We did have a comment about how it's not central in the window, and we know.
Well, that's what we had to deal with.
But it doesn't bother us enough to not have it where it is. So we did actually deliberate about getting a hot tap because we didn't really like the idea of having a kettle out on the side. But if I'm being honest, for how much they are and the fact that it just... Yes, it's great to have boiling hot water, but we are going to have an appliance cupboard, so our kettle can be nice and neatly tucked away.
We just didn't see the value in it in the end, did we?
No.
And like these are the sorts of things like
Personal preference.
Yeah, personal preference, I guess, but also like for us, because we are ultimately doing this on a budget. That's where we needed to save the money.
Yeah. So we'll show you our tap. I mean, taps, even getting a nice tap still costs a fair whack. I mean, how much was this tap? Still at least 150 quid? Something like that?
More than that, I think. A couple hundred quid, 250 quid.
Madness.
Very similar to like the bathroom, really, isn't it?
Yes. Bushed brass. It's massive, actually.
Would you go hot on the right or left, or cold on the right, hot on the left? Or I feel like I'm used to
Hot, cold, cold, hot.
No, I was
Hot, cold. This is like a fridge freezer situation again. Either way, yeah, that's cold.
Yeah.
And that's hot. So we may not have spent the money on a hot tap, but what we were never going to compromise on.
a little sprayer.
It's your
So this
sister
sits-
actually that said this,
Yeah,
didn't she?
So my sister said with this big sink like this, having like something that doesn't pull out, and I didn't want one of those taps that comes out.
Had a big nozzle because we
Yeah.
wanted a certain look tap. Didn't
But we saw these little things where like that sits separately and has like a retractable thing, and you can just.
we? Yeah, because these big boys might need to clean around it. It's going to be so nice, guys. I think just a bit of reality check because you don't see this version of ourselves. We have either been taking our washing up to my mum's.
Yeah.
or we've been taking it to Michael's mum's, or, and I really hate to say it, we've been washing up in the bath. And I said to Michael, categorically, I am never, ever, ever going to wash up in my bath. And there I was.
It wasn't long after, really, was it?
That bath should not be used for that. It pains me to even say it out loud, actually. Phil, do I even snip at this bit out? Because anyway, can't wait for a sink. Can't wait for a dishwasher. Can't wait for a kitchen. Can't wait. There's one underneath the cupboard here. How do you move that?
Where? Oh, you got to punch it. They go flying.
Oh, it's the while you work. Just a little bit of entertainment.
Evening. The dog wants to get in on the action now, don't you? She's getting it for us, look. She just pulled it out. She's pulling them out now.
I actually found a job that she can do.
Is there any more left? What about this one? Look, get this one, look. Get it then.
She's just biting them out.
Me and Georgie are still very undecided on the paint samples. So we're gonna, but we're gonna hold off, aren't we?
Yeah, I think we've made the decision that we're going to wait until at least when the worktops are in, handles are on the kitchen cabinet, so the kitchen feels a bit more done to be able to implement a new colour. But we still would really like your opinion on the 5. Help us decide. Also, if you think that we are being completely wrong with that kind of colour palette, let us know. Or if you like it, it will make us feel a bit reassured. Yeah, that we're doing the right thing.
So we're hoping that we're going to nearly be finished this space. So we're going to start bringing the tiles this way. And then we'll just have some grouting to do.
Just some grouting.
Yeah, just some grouting.
We are so close to having this kitchen ready for us to live in. We were literally just saying earlier, like there's going to be hopefully a time in the next maybe 3-4 weeks where we can sit and eat in here. We might even be able to set up a TV because we've not had a TV.
Back down for the 3rd or 4th time.
So stay with us, guys, because I think this kitchen transformation is going to be incredible. We just need to get this floor down. Make sure you like, make sure you comment.
And don't forget to subscribe.
See you later, guys. Is that this part... B!
What do you want from me?
You've had your breakfast.
I've given you your dinner. You've had a drink.
She'd literally be the height of this if she was...
I know.
Also, does my face look swollen? My wisdom tooth is coming through. You guys will be honest with me. Is it? My baby.
You're too sweet for me.
Oh, what a look. What a look.
What?
Just turned it and just back. Percolate.
Percolate.
What song does that remind me of? Percolate.
Will I Am or something? Was it Will I Am or something?
Systematic, the funky fresh, percolate it. Is it that?
Will I Am, isn't it?
No.
That's
not,
the right song.
But that's not Will
Sing
I
that
Am.
song again.
Automatic, systematic.
Oh, is it Missy Elliott?
The funky fresh.
Missy Elliott.
Percolate
And
it.
Busta Rhymes, isn't it? Missy Elliott and Busta Rhymes.
Ooh, Mr. Millennial.
But first, let me take a selfie.